You are now watching Forensic Frenzy True Crime.
People ask me, where are you from? I'm always proud when I say Tucson, Arizona. I grew up there, went to college there. My mom still lives there. And honestly, a part of me has really never left.
But by far, my favorite part about Tucson is family. El Charro is the oldest family-owned Mexican restaurant in America and the perfect place to catch up with mine, my mom Nancy and sister Annie.
I come here every time I come home to Tucson. I have to come to El Charro. Cheers. Cheers. I love being home. Don't drink the whole thing. Well, Mom, you guys came here in the 70s and you'd been moving all around. What made you want to stay in Tucson and plant roots?
And so wonderful. Just the air, the quality of life is laid back and gentle. Yeah, I like to watch the javelina eat my plants.
But the best thing about Tucson is coming home and
Yes.
seeing you guys. Should we raise a glass? Prickly pear margarita? Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
Love you.
From the love of family to the familiar beauty of the scenery, I will always be a daughter of the desert.
I believe it was around noon yesterday, we got a call to the Guthrie residence that Nancy Guthrie, 84 years old, was missing. This is a 84-year-old lady who suffers from some physical ailments, has some physical challenges, is in need of medication. Medication that if she doesn't have in 24 hours, it could be fatal. We are at a time where, in this investigation, we're now moving forward where we need to depend on technology. You know, our license plate readers, our camera systems throughout the community, anything, everything. And we will download all that data we have from the home, from different pieces of technology we've gotten, and we will use that to our advantage. We expended a lot of resources for a missing person that we typically always do. Our search and rescue volunteers, our search and rescue teams, other agencies, Borstar from Border Patrol sent their canines out. They worked tirelessly all day yesterday and all day tonight. I'm sorry, all day yesterday and all last night. To no avail. As I said yesterday, we saw some things at the home that were concerning to us. We believe now, after we processed that crime scene, that we do in fact have a crime scene, that we do in fact have a crime, and we're asking the community's help. Right? We're waiting for analysis, we're waiting for lab reports. But even then, when they come back quickly, for example, some DNA, we rushed what we thought was the best target for DNA. We did a rush through and got some of that back. The results were minimal. I think you all know the blood on the porch. That was one we did. It came back to Nancy. That's what we know. I'll go over it with you. You can see it on the board there, but at about 5:32 p.m., these are approximate times. 5:32 p.m., Nancy travels to her local family's home for dinner and playing games with the family, just visiting. At 9:48 p.m., which is very consistent to what we were told by the family, that Nancy was dropped off at home, and we know that because we have a garage door open at approximately, I can't stress that enough, at approximately 9:48 p.m. At 9:50 p.m., that garage door closes, which is that time we assume that Nancy's home and probably going to bed. Sunday morning, early morning at 1:47 a.m., the doorbell camera disconnects. At 2:12 a.m., software detects a person on a camera, but there's no video available. They had no subscription, and therefore it would rewrite itself. It just kind of loops, right, and covers up. That's what our analysis teams have told us. We're not done with that. We'll do all we can, but that's what it says. So it detects a person on camera. Could that be an animal? I imagine that's possible. We don't know that. We just have no video. But we're not giving up on that. 228. Nancy's pacemaker app shows that it was a disconnect from the phone.
Hi there, everybody. I wanted to come on and just share a few thoughts as we enter into another week of this nightmare. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for all of the prayers and the love that we have felt, my sister and brother and I, and that our mom has felt. Because we believe that somehow, some way, she is feeling these prayers and that God is lifting her even in this moment and in this darkest place. We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you, not just for your prayers, but no matter where you are, even if you're far from Tucson, if you see anything, if you hear anything, if there's anything at all that seems strange to you, that you report to law enforcement. We are at an hour of desperation, and we need your help.
34% of burglars approach the property's front door. Most knock or ring first to see if anyone is home. This makes entry through the main entrance more prevalent than any other method of entry. Day burglaries, while homes are most likely empty. Night burglaries, while homes are most likely occupied. Night burglaries become much more dangerous. At night, while the home is occupied, perpetrators are willing to perpetuate violence, and therefore, that's why they enter the occupied structure. Presumption of death. The classifying of a missing person as deceased in the absence of a body is a process that must be enacted in court. Standardly, the missing party must be missing between 5 and 7 years, a decision made state by state, without any activity in the missing person's bank accounts, without contact with their friends or family, and without any other proof of life. However, there are conditions, ways in which, by petition to the court, families or law enforcement officials may request the declaration of a missing person as deceased much sooner. These conditions include 1. Missing in exigent circumstances, such as a terminal illness and or copious amounts of blood loss. 2. Missing under circumstances which are highly likely to be unsurvivable, such as a plane crash, a natural disaster, or to be missing in the high temperatures of the desert without food or water for an extended period of time. Without a legal procedure to officially declare a missing person as deceased, the party's family is not entitled to any benefits such as trusts, wills, insurances, or even the dissolution of marriage to the missing party. People are like, where are the backpack and the gun? If I'm right, and this is before going into the home, and after something has already happened in the home, the backpack and the weapon are in the home. Okay, let's address this video. Okay. If I'm right, and this is before and after, then after must be when the doorbell camera is disconnected, or just before, which would be 1:47 a.m. So, if I'm right, and this is before and after, then what the fuck time did this person approach the door? Was this 41 minutes or was this longer? All right. So Google Nest, guys. Let's talk about this for like a little second, just because I want to put some stuff into context. My Nest users, I am not one, okay? I have Ring. But the fellow Nest users of the internet can back me up on this. It's normal, like, for some people to have, like, cameras in their house if they're, you know, worried or whatever. In my house, I prefer to not have some cameras. I prefer for those to stay outside. I don't know why. It's just weird, okay? But let's just act like maybe Nancy had some cameras in her house. But let's just also discuss what else that could have been, okay? And how useless it might be. Useful, but useless, if that makes any sense. Let's talk about it. Google Nest actually offers other products that go in the interior of your house, and they too have sensors. They don't have cameras, so they don't pick up what they're sensing. They know the difference, nonetheless. There's an algorithm there. It's math that goes behind making a guess as to what is moving in your house. But that's all it tells you, is that something's moving. Like, to the point where you wouldn't even know the difference of if that was Nancy moving in her house or the intruder moving in her house. Because it literally just says a person. Some of these devices that do these things are Google Nest Protect, which is actually like a smoke, fire, and CO2 alarm, and Google Nest thermostats. Both of those will detect when there is a person moving in your home. But they don't have cameras. So it'll be pretty useless. But at the same time, it would at least provide a piece of the timeline, but not even one that could definitively be narrowed down to the intruder or an intruder, because it could have just been Nancy.